In this video number 86, we are going to see direct object and declensions. We'll see the grammar part of that later, but let us see some examples to understand that. Let us see some examples of words, how they change as a direct object, that is adu, meaning that will become other. Avan, that is he, will become avana. Poo, poova. Pal, pala. Pal is milk, poo is flower, avan is he, adu is it. Let us see some examples now. I gave the flower. So flower is the direct object here. You are doing an action, that is you are giving. What are you giving? The flower. Na poova kuduthen. Na poova kuduthen. I gave the flower. Na poo, that is flower, that becomes poova. Na poova kuduthen. I gave the flower. The next one is I gave the flower to her. Flower is the direct object and to her, she is the beneficiary here. So she becomes the indirect object. Na poova avakitta koduthen. Na poova avakitta koduthen. Na poova avakitta koduthen. To her, I gave the flower. Poo becomes poova. Na poova. Most of the time, it's almost all the time, it becomes a at the ending, kind of poo, poova. Like milk, milk, pal, pala, shop, kada, kadaya. Some can have a slight changes like kada, kadaya. However, poo becomes poova, pal becomes pala. Most of the things will just take a sound at the end. Na poova avakitta koduthen. She is throwing the fruits, or they are throwing the fruits. Imagine that the lady there sitting and she's a little. We want to give respect to her, so we would say avanga. We will not say ava. Instead, it is good to say avanga. Avanga பழத்தை தூக்கி போடுறாங்க. She's throwing flower, or no, she's throwing the fruits. அவங்க பழத்தை தூக்கி போடுறாங்க. And the fruit you can remember, and that's being thrown at the monkey. அவங்க பழத்தை தூக்கி போடுறாங்க. Or a group of people, that's plural. It can be two women, two men, a man and a woman, that's fine. We say அவங்க. So அவங்க can also be used for respectfully for a woman and also for plural. அவங்க பழத்தை தூக்கி போடுறாங்க. Those men, they're throwing fruits at the monkey. அவங்க பழத்தை தூக்கி போடுறாங்க. பழம் is fruit. So பழம் becomes பழத்தை. அவங்க பழத்தை தூக்கி போடுறாங்க. It is not okay for me. எனக்கு அது சரி வரல. To me, அது, that one, சரி வரல, it is not okay. But here, just understand, அது remains. அது, I've just given one word for you, one sentence for you to better understand. அது here is not a direct object. If you make the sentence differently, you will say, that is not okay for me. So that is a pronoun there. That's the subject. That one is not okay for me. So it doesn't change. அது எனக்கு சரி வரல or எனக்கு அது சரி வரல. If it has to be that one is not okay for me, it becomes அது எனக்கு சரி வரல. We'll change the order. That one to me is not okay. அது எனக்கு சரி வரல. Or you can also say எனக்கு அது சரி வரல. To me, that one is not okay. Just imagine that girl there down on the right. She's not okay at people throwing the fruits to the monkey. So she says, எனக்கு அது சரி வரல. No, it's not okay for me. Or it's not okay by me. எனக்கு அது சரி வரல. Now the next thing, it is not okay for me, which is what we saw earlier. The next one is எனக்கு அத குடு. So in the earlier thing, in the earlier phrase, it was other. Now it becomes other because it's a direct object. That here, give that to me. That is, you give that to me. You give that to me. So you is the pronoun there. That is the direct object, which can be anything. To me, எனக்கு அதை கொடு. Just imagine there's a conversation between a boss and his assistant, and he says, give it to me. Give the file, or it just can be anything. அதை எனக்கு கொடு. So here is எனக்கு அதை கொடு, or அதை எனக்கு கொடு. So it's a very, we have a lot of flexibility in Tamil in the order of words which we do not have in English. If you want, you can write that in the comment section. I can make a video for that. எனக்கு அதை கொடு. You give me that. The next one is, first of all, you drink milk. So milk is the direct object here. Just we are telling to that boy, that kid there, drink milk. First of all, you drink milk. நீ முதல்ல பாலை குடி. நீ முதல்ல பாலை குடி. Paal is milk. நீ முதல்ல பாலை குடி. You drink milk first. First of all, you drink the milk. காரத்தை கம்மி பண்ணு. Karam is spiciness. So it's not spice. It's not the spice variety, but we are talking about the actual taste wise, the pungent spiciness, the sharp taste. Karatha kammi pannu. So karam is here. You reduce the spiciness, or you lessen the spiciness. That's the meaning here. Karatha kammi pannu. Karam is spiciness. Karatha kammi pannu. Reduce the spiciness, or reduce the spice. You rather don't blame the rain. நீ சும்மா மழைய காரணம் காட்டாத. நீ சும்மா மழைய காரணம் காட்டாத. மழை is rain, மழைய. So what he says is he's annoyed with one of his staffs, and he says, don't blame the rain. You don't blame the rain. Just go out and work. நீ சும்மா, you just like that. மழைய காரணம் காட்டாத. காரணம் காட்டுறது is to blame. காரணம் காட்ட means to blame. நீ சும்மா மழைய காரணம் காட்டாத. Or it can also mean to take an excuse. Just don't, make an excuse by saying it's raining. நீ சும்மா மழைய காரணம் காட்டாத. உனக்கு இது தரவா? உனக்கு இது தரவா? Shall I give it to you? So either is the direct object here. To you is the indirect object. So உனக்கு இத தரவா. So it has to be, shall I give it to you? உனக்கு இத தரவா. Just imagine the guys are talking about something and he says, shall I give it to you? Now உனக்கு இத தரவா. உனக்கு இத தரவா. Shall I give it to you? So it is இத. இது becomes இத. What will you do? Oh, poor he. அவர் என்ன செய்வார்? பாவம். அவர் என்ன செய்வார்? What will he do? பாவம். என்ன செய்வார்? பாவம். அவர் என்னத்தை செய்வார்? பாவம். So here is என்ன is the direct object. What will he do? He will do what? He will do that. So he will do what? But however, என்ன doesn't change to anything. What will he do? அவர் என்ன செய்வார்? There's another way of saying that, can also be very colloquially, that is, அவர் என்னத்தை செய்வார்? அவர் என்னத்தை செய்வார்? பாவம். அவர் என்னத்தை செய்வார்? பாவம். The squirrel bites of the fruits. அணில் பழத்தை கடிச்சிட்டு போயிடுத்து. அணில் பழத்தை கடிச்சிட்டு போயிடுத்து. Anil is the squirrel. Param is the fruit. Paratta, Anil, Paratta. The squirrel bites the fruit, or here it means it bites and goes off. It takes a bite and goes off. Anil, Paratta, Kadichitu, Kadichitu. போயிடுத்து. அணில் பழத்தை கடிச்சிட்டு போயிடுத்து. It has bitten the fruit and it ran away. அணில் பழத்தை கடிச்சிட்டு போயிடுத்து. So பழம் becomes பழத்தை. So whenever, that's the reason, because that everything is going to take a declension in Tamil, it's very easy to make out that what you're talking about. In some other languages it becomes really really hard for you to understand, until you get to a level. These orders can be, because in Tamil it takes a declension. It is very clear that what you're talking about. You're talking about the fruit, you're talking about the milk, you're talking about the monkey, it could be anything. Anil பழத்தை கடிச்சிட்டு போயிடுது. First of all, take away the stress from your mind. Just imagine two close friends, they're talking to themselves, where one of his friend, he wants to comfort the other person, saying, Manasila irukka bharatha. Manasu is the mind. Manasila, in the mind. So you can also check that in one of my previous lessons. Manasila, in the mind. Irukka, the existing. Bharatha, that is the stress or the weight. Bharam is, technically it means weight, but bharam can also mean, figuratively, it is also stress or depression. மனசில் இருக்க பாரத்தை முதல்ல, first of all, இறக்கி வை. Keep it down. Like, just get off from your stress. Keep away from your stress or relieve your stress. That's the meaning here. மனசில் இருக்க பாரத்தை முதல்ல இறக்கி வை. So bharam is the stress. Bharata, that becomes the direct object. மனசில் இருக்க பாரத்தை முதல்ல இறக்கி வை. Let us see some words now, just a few 3 or 4 words for you to understand how it changes. And if you want, you can write that in the comment section. I can make a video for that, just with only words and their declensions in direct object, because when I try to look at it, I see a very clear pattern. It doesn't randomly change. It has just a certain sound takes this type of one type of declension, another sound takes another type of declension. So there are 3 or 4 sound endings which will take its respective declensions. The first one is rice. We're talking about cooked rice. It is sadam, sadatta. The next one is rice, arisi, that is uncooked, arisiya. Yogurt, தயிர், தயிர. Mind, மனசு, மனச. The English words used colloquially will simply take a sound at the end without much modification to the word. Say for instance, computer, computer, fan, fan, phone, phone, car, car, light, light. So just say, switch on the light, light போடு. Car, take the car, காரை எடுத்துக்கோ, காரை எடு. Phone, ஃபோனை பேசு, talk through the phone. Fan, ஃபேனை போடு, turn on the fan. Computer, கம்ப்யூட்டரை கொண்டு வா, bring the computer. So it's கம்ப்யூட்டரை, ஃபேனை, ஃபோனை, காரை, லைட்டை. So for you to understand that though the spoken language, in the spoken language, sometimes people tend to just drop the declension and just say the word as it is. But you cannot do that all the time. It has to be, so it is better when you say that with the declension, it is very clear that you're talking about the direct object. So try using it only as a native speaker, or the more and more you speak, you can know where to drop it and where not to drop it. You cannot drop it all the time. It's going to give a completely different meaning, or people will not understand it. So it's better to use the declension. However, with some words or some word orders, the declension is definitely needed. Otherwise, it cannot be understood. So it is better to use the declension always. I'll make another video if you want. You can look at the watch it for the link there up. Once I've made it, I'll add a link to this video. So once I've made it, you'll understand that there are certain word order where you cannot miss the declension. You have to say the word with declension. I have made 85 plus videos so far, so that's a lot of things for you to learn. Their grammar, useful conversation, small phrases, fun stuffs, and this and that, so you can have a good control of Tamil language. All the best with your Tamil learning.